Welcome back to Dryhollowhomestead. This is Danielle, and I am going to talk to you a little bit about one of the new purchases we got here on the homestead, and we're going to go cook dinner on it. So at Costco, we've looked at the Camp Chef that they have. It's like a 3-burner Camp Chef. Daniel doesn't know who I'm talking to. And we finally took the plunge and bought it. The reason we bought that instead of a Blackstone, which is what we really kind of wanted, was so that we could use it double duty for canning, so I can can on the camp stove. Okay, that's timer for cheese because we're multitasking as always. But back to the Camp Chef. I bought that and then added on a Camp Chef flat griddle from Amazon. So I'm going to link that below. But if you head to Costco soon, like this week, the Camp Chef 3-burner that I bought is actually on coupon and you can save $50. So I wanted to get this out to you really quickly. So if you decided to, you could add that to your farm or homestead house too. Yeah. Okay, so I am prepping carrots and onions for our meal that we're doing on our makeshift Blackstone griddle that doubles for canning outside. So this is actually going to be a chicken fried rice recipe. And this is all, like always, a little bit of a larger scale because we are a big family. So I'm doing 2 whole onions, and I think I just had like 6 carrots in the fridge. So that's what I chopped up there. And then chives or green onions from the garden. And that's just a handful of them that we are prepping up for this meal. And then what I think makes this meal taste so much better than what I've made before when I've done fried rice is the fact that we're warming up a stick of butter in the background to make like a garlic soy sauce butter that we are going to put over our vegetables as they are cooking. So my butter isn't really very softened, but I'm impatient. I've got this prepped ahead of time earlier in the day before it was time to do that because I just had a few minutes to do that. And my evenings always feel rushed. I'm now milking the cow twice a day. The calf is 9 months old, so she is way past when she needed to be weaned. But we had a vacation, so she was my relief milker. Now we are home, and she is off of her mama, which leaves only I to milk twice a day. So I'm not complaining because I'm getting a lot of cheese made, and that's why I have a cow. But for this 1 stick of butter, I put about a tablespoon ish of soy sauce in with that, and then about 2 heads or cloves of garlic in my little garlic press. And you really should have softened butter, a lot softer than this, but it worked out fine. Like I said, I prepped this earlier in the day, and then I did just a couple squirts of lemon juice from my lemon, and I set that all aside so that later in the day I could make my dinner. And that is a huge help to me. And when I do have time, when the baby's not fussing, Daniel is teething now, so there were times in the day that it feels like an impossible task to set him down unless I want to hear him fuss, which obviously I don't want to hear him fuss. I never want to hear him fuss. I want him to be happy. So I have to choose the pockets of time that I have to get as much done as I can while he's happy, and my other children are doing schoolwork actually in this day. They're doing schoolwork in the background. But, so yeah, this little garlic thing is really handy. I'm sure everyone has one in their kitchen. If they don't, they need one. But it would stir a lot better if I had softened that butter. Also, earlier in the day, I got 3 chicken breasts, and you can use chicken thighs, which would actually be better, but this is what I had. That's what I used. I got them marinating in a simple teriyaki marinade, equal parts butter, honey, brown sugar, soy sauce, a little oil, and some garlic in with my chicken, just for several hours. 2 or more would be better. Or even if you prep ahead the night before, you can go ahead and have them marinating. So I'm going to go ahead and saute up our vegetables. I'm actually doing this outside, just right outside our front door. We have a patio up above our back door, but it was close to rain. It looked like rain, at least, whenever I was prepping this and getting it out, and I didn't want to have to haul it back and forth. Now we have a cover, and I can actually link the cover that we got for this too. So we keep it up on our deck, and that is working out really well. And I have picnic tables and a little prep area up there too. But this, I didn't have any little table to set on. This was my very first time using that. And it worked awesome. I do have to get used to the gas for sure. But so we also cracked some eggs in the center and put our chicken on to grill. So we're grilling it, and then we're going to chop up the chicken into cubes, and I have a baby with me now. And then that butter, soy sauce that we made, that is going to go on top of our vegetables after they have completely cooked. And then we're going to add our rice on there, and dinner is about served. And that's it, a big family-sized chicken fried rice.